Hi there, crypto subscribers. Dick Allgire here. For the past 3 years, we've been presenting information about the transition of the financial system. We're providing information, not offering financial advice, but we've been investing in cryptocurrencies and blockchain alternatives to the legacy financial system. I think some of you have done quite well. If you've been paying attention, you have acquired a cryptocurrency portfolio that should do very well. Good for you. But where do we go from here? It's time to learn about how to become your own bank, your own lender, and the manager of your own portfolio. Learning about cryptos was difficult. Well, now we need to learn about the DeFi network. We just saw some young upstarts cause serious damage to the big hedge funds. Talking about the Robinhood Group and GameStop. The big hedge funds shorted GameStop. They were going to drive down the price so they could sell it high without owning it and then buy it later when they crashed the price. Watch the movie The Big Short. Well, some young mavericks with assets on Reddit bought up the stock and they actually drove up the price. The hedge funds had sold 130% of the stock. That's called naked short selling. And they were selling stocks they didn't own at a price they believed would be considerably lower. They got caught short. It's called a short squeeze. The young disruptors on Reddit, probably some who had made some money from cryptos, well, they started buying the stock and the price soared from $20 per share to over $300 per share. The hedge fund lost massive amounts of money. 1.6 billion in one day. TD Ameritrade and other brokerages actually stopped trading and sold people's stock without their permission at the lower price. Yes, they can do that. Read the fine print. This is a shot across the bow of traditional finance and particularly 401ks that are managed by big institutional investors, hedge funds. It demonstrates that the financial system is an illusion based on criminality. This is why you need to be your own bank and manage your own investments. The banking industry is going to go down. This is the transition that we've been talking about for several years. In a recent session, I saw major financial institutions in ruins, literally. I saw lobbies of big financial firms in disrepair with few people milling about. I saw banks and credit unions basically closed, abandoned offices. Banks and 401k managers are going to fold as the new financial system comes online. People who used to have 401ks or pension will be using a debit card provided by the government. An amount available to spend will be quite limited. They'll get a stable coin for their monthly universal basic income. You don't want to be that person. But soon, you will be able to use your crypto assets to set up your own account. DeFi networks will become your checking and savings account. You will be able to stake cryptos, connect a credit card to the account, earn wealth, and spend it using that credit or debit card that is connected to your crypto wealth. You will be taxed for usage of the coins and tokens based on your carbon footprint. The IMF and the World Bank will determine which stablecoins will be accepted as stable currency. Beneficiaries of the universal basic income will have to transact with those. We don't want to be part of the population that has lost their assets when the 401ks, the pensions, the savings institutions go down. We want to have our wealth in cryptocurrencies that will increase 10 times or 100 times. The point is, we're going to need to learn how to bank ourselves on the DeFi network. We have to learn about wrapped Bitcoin. We have to learn about staking. Right now, there are on-ramps where you can change US dollars into the new system. When these on-ramps go offline, you do not want to have your assets tied up in those. You have your stable coins or cryptos on an exchange, get them off. The bottom line is you need to have your cryptocurrency assets in your own possession. You need to learn about the interoperability between different blockchains and how you'll be able to generate interest using your assets, putting your wealth into the new digital financial system requires diligence, responsibility. It requires focus and attention to mastering the learning curve. We're going to have more on this soon. The journey continues. I'll be recording a new segment explaining more of this with some great insight from several of our top sources. So the transition's coming. When you watch how those hedge funds got wrecked, more of that is coming. They're going to be using that as like a scapegoat. That will be they'll be sputtering to their demise. Yeah, the big systems are going down. Watch it happen. Be glad you have some cryptos.